Is this testing 1, 2, 3? Does this work or what? Okay, I see the time is going. Okay, so this was supposed to be meant for Facebook, but of course I couldn't get on Facebook. And we did get on with this particular situation that's going on today. First, the shooting of the young brother named Sean Reed in Indianapolis, and then the shooting of Amadu down in Georgia. Both situations are crazy, and yet our people have been getting shot by the police for 400 years. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. And not only just shot, but shot with 100 bullets, shot with 20 bullets. It only takes a bullet to put somebody down, but we get overshot, overkill. We get over-aggressive police behavior in our neighborhoods all the time. So I'm going to start off by saying this piece here. Stop police brutality. Dedicated to all victims of police and prison guard brutality. Stop police brutality. You violate democracy, using it mostly against the blacks. You practice treason and hypocrisy. Stop this insanity, or is this white vanity? One truth is for sure. It's a crime against humanity. Stop police brutality, the often deadly reality. If this is democracy, stop this atrocity. You got itchy trigger fingers, and you know what it engenders. Bad police-community relations cause police oppress the black nation. You are easily excitable, on the take for action. At the drop of a hat, you're ready to batter a black. Don't think you'll get away, because one day you will surely pay. It's unjustifiable homicide. Talk to black folks. It's pure genocide. Stop police brutality. Innocent until proven guilty. Don't be judge, jury, and prosecutor. Stop this crime against humanity. White police in the black community. Stop this white insanity. All right. And that's where we ended up here today with Sean Reed getting shot in Indianapolis, 21 years old. And we also had the brother Amadu down in Georgia. So all of these things are human rights violations and a reason for African Americans to charge America with genocide, because you cannot just continue killing us like this and still you kill us and get away with it and walk free. Some people don't even get arrested when they shoot blacks, like the people in Georgia. They should have been arrested 3 or 4 days ago. Had it been a black person, they would have killed him just before they took him in, more than likely. But a white guy and his son become judge, jury, and executioner in southern Georgia when they didn't have to. If they wanted to do a citizen's arrest, you could do it. But why not call the police? Oh, you don't have to worry about the police, right? Because they're not going to kill white people and they're going to kill black people. Well, it would have been better for him if he was arrested so he could stand trial, because that brother was innocent and brother had not done no robbery. He's just jogging while black. I remember I wrote my piece called Living While Black. And part of it was walking and running while black. But it's the same old thing that's gone on for 400 years. It happened to Larry Lumpkin in Lakeview in San Francisco, where I grew up. And because two higher-ups shot Larry Lumpkin, they never faced trial. It was just washed away. And that's how it goes to be a black man in America. You see injustice from the time you were born until the time you're older, until the time you become an ancestor. You see and witness all the injustice that's meted out to the black man by the police, but also by white civilians. And they always get away with it. All white jury always sets them free. And so this brings up certain points about America's racist justice system. It died when Attorney General Barr, who habitually ignores racist police brutality, like the murders of Sean Reed and the deadly white father and son murderers. But Barr chooses to release General Mark Flynn, Trump's jailed buddy, who was his, at one time, his campaign leader. And the fact that Barr doesn't care about us like Trump, Barr and Trump they say nothing about the murders of black men and black women by the American police system. They say nothing. And so it does become a pattern of police violence and abuse and over-enforcement in our community. And so what do? We have to fight against it. And there's no way we can fight against it in our present state of divide and conquer that we still have carrying from slavery. You know, there are a lot of writers, and a lot of them have systems for unity of our people. And I do too. I have a system of unity. But we've got to be hopeful and positive so that we could have a chance at a strategic national black consensus. Now, if there were a strategic national black consensus, do we African Americans need it? Yes. Is this a pie in the skies concept? No. It's called unity in the hood, and we can do it because we did it before in the 60s. Only this time we needed to build it a little bit stronger and more formidable so Whitey doesn't take it down, or the white power structure doesn't take it down. So would a strategic national black consensus be mutually beneficial for African Americans? What do you think? Of course. Can we build it? We built America. If we can build America, we can build a consensus among ourselves. Should a strategic national black consensus be written for African American national interests? Why not? We have a united interest in having a stop to police brutality. We have so many things that we can agree on, and we can put those down so that they become part of our unity. If the SNBC statement of political, historical, economic, cultural, and social national interests was successful, how will African Americans support that document? Okay. And again, what brings us here is the continuous murder of African American women and men all across America, north, south, east, west, Midwest. No place is left out. And what are we going to do about it? Well, you could go to read my book called American Challenges in the Obama Era, Parts 1 and 2, which details a strategic national black consensus proposal. We could do that. Or you could just holler back at me, because, hey, our people need to discuss how we can come together. So we got that. And then we have all of these killings of our people by by these racist policemen. Anyway, I got something for them. Police terror, homicide. Police terror, unjustified. We've been oppressed 500 years. We charge genocide. Police brutality widespread. Sandra Bland is dead. Many of us underfed. Real African Americans seeing red. Police attacking black youth. Tell our youth the truth. The death of Freddie Gray was homicide. Systematic homicide. We charge genocide. White Citizens Council and KKK. A Stockton police hit a black teen's head today as he waited for a bus. Police abuse kills trust. A history full of excessive force. A messy democracy, of course. The USA democracy, police terror makes it hypocrisy. The killings of Mike Brown and Emmett Till are homicide. We all must charge the USA and the West with genocide. Thousands of police vigilante assassinations, a poor state of liberation. Sean Bell shot 50 times. He died. We charge genocide. In the prison industrial complex, in police prison guard complex, in police prison racist texts, we don't see serve and protect. Police prison guard homicide, how can we thrive? America outlaws our hopes and pride. We charge genocide. End unequal heavy enforcement in our black community only. Use equal enforcement throughout society. Because we charge white society with practicing genocide on black society, end stop and frisk of black and brown men, end selective enforcement by police and the government, end racial profiling of black and brown men. The American people need enforcement that's equal. The founding fathers lied. They said only 3/5 of a man. Our ancestors fought, cried, and died. We charge genocide. To pay for genocide, pay reparations, not more homicide. Our ancestors hung like kites while we still fight for our human rights. We charge genocide. Well, on this new platform for me, I have about 50 videos on YouTube, but I've never did one live, and this one is recorded. Hopefully it will save. And so I'd like for you to visit my website at www.lovingblackwoman.com/life in America. I would also like you to visit Ukali the African, UKALI, Ukali the African, on Facebook and Twitter, as well as my 50 or so different clips here on YouTube. Okay, we're going to close this one out here at 14 minutes. We're coming to the close, last 5 seconds. Again, I have a new book coming out called Letter to My Brothers. It's being worked on, and we're coming forward pretty soon. Okay, let's call it a day.